Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing well, and today we are back in Cubecraft Skyblock. This is episode 55, and today we are going to be upgrading the ways we get experience in our island. Before we do that though, I've done a couple things in between episodes. I've upgraded all of my armor to protection 11, which costs like 220 levels per each. As well as now we have a smite 9 sword, so we're starting to get up in smite as well. Last episode, we built a museum where we're trying to collect every single item and block in the game, and there were a lot of good suggestions that you guys gave me on the comments of last video, and I took into consideration some of them. I added some stained glass windows at the top here, which I think opens it up a little bit more. I also put diamonds all around the trophy wall, which I think looks really cool, as well as I did some other stuff, including expanding all of the walls where we put all of the items and blocks. I haven't really added any more blocks just because I've been like really busy in the past week, so I haven't really had time to do much skyblock, but soon we're going to start getting a whole bunch of blocks and items added to our collection. Over at our creeper spawners, I've pretty much filled up the second platform full of creeper spawners. If we come up here, as you can see, there's about 3 left that we have to fill. We can now actually start spending our money on things like diamond generators, quartz generators, and upgrading our ways of experience, which we are going to be doing this episode. I also added an iron beacon over here with haste, just so that it would be easier to mine our ores because it was a little bit of pain. Just with a normal Fortune 10 diamond pickaxe, because this is out of the range of our max beacon over here. So I just added another haste beacon here so that we could have haste over here to mine all of our ores. So yeah, today we are going to be making better ways of getting experience on our island. At the moment, this is the way we get experience on our island through quartz. And quartz is really good for getting levels, but it still takes me about like an entire day just to get 200 levels. And now that our armor and weapons are starting to cost more than 200 levels to enchant, we definitely need a better way to get experience. Quartz is still good, don't get me wrong, and we're actually going to be expanding our quartz farm today so that we can get even more experience. But I'm also going to be making a mob farm that gives us a ton of experience, especially with this smite sword. Also, a couple of days ago, I was live streaming and we were visiting viewers' islands, and one of the islands, it was a co-op island called Pog. It's this third one right here. It was a really nice island, and it got me thinking that I really need to upgrade my experience. And the mob farm I'm going to be making is pretty much inspired by one of their mob farms on the Pog island. So yeah, I think the owner of the Pog co-op is DNN, and they have a really awesome YouTube channel that has a whole bunch of really awesome skyblock farms. So if you want, you can go check them down below. And yeah, I guess let's start making this farm. So once you've unlocked all of the mobs in Cubecraft, the mob that gives you the most experience is wither skeletons. And for a while now, I've had this really tall mob farm that goes all the way up to sky limit and all the way down here that drops wither skeletons. And as you can see, we have a whole bunch of wither skeletons here, and we can just go and kill them all like this, and they give us experience. But there are a few problems with this farm. One being there's not really a place to catch all of the drops, and they all go into my inventory, which is a little annoying. Also, these wither skeletons are only like level 80. Some of them get up to level 100, but that's not nearly enough of like a good leveled wither skeleton to give you like really good experience. As well as the spawning platform all the way at the top is really small, and it doesn't give the wither skeletons like the biggest spawning capacity, so they spawn very slowly and it could be a lot faster. And so today we are going to be taking down this huge farm here, as well as this small mob farm here, rebuilding it and making it look a whole bunch better. This netherrack is not looking very good. Making the spawning platform up there bigger so that it can spawn more wither skeletons at once, as well as upgrading the spawners that we have up there because we really need a much bigger level wither skeletons. I think I have, yeah, I smelted up a whole bunch of stone for this build because stone is pretty cool. So we're gonna build this out of stone. But yeah, first we really need to actually take this entire thing down and then rebuild it all. I just noticed that this is gonna take some time. But yeah, I first need to get up there, get all the spawners, get all the water outs, then break it all down, and then rebuild it. and then we'll have an actually good wither skeleton farm. And I'll also, while I'm at it, just rebuild this mob farm because it really does not look good. And just like that, we pretty much taken down the entire wither skeleton farm, as well as I fixed up the entire mob farm. It is now just one color of wood, and there's no netherrack or birch wood or anything like that. It's just oak wood now. I'm keeping this mob farm here just because if we ever need to kill like a whole bunch of zombies or skeletons or something, we still need this place. So that's why I'm saving it. And yeah, I pretty much destroyed pretty much most of the wither skeleton farm. There's still a little bit here. And now I can grab a whole bunch of stone and start building this thing all the way back up to max height. And just like that, the whole structure of the mob farm should pretty much be done. So we're down at the bottom here where we kill the wither skeletons. They will fall here and then I can kill them, and then all of their items and drops get picked up by the hoppers and then put down into this chest. So yeah, as you can see here, it goes all the way down there and then all the way up to build height. And yeah, this is done. Actually, I just realized that we need to put the place where they actually spawn, but the whole like tube where they fall down and the collection system is done. So yeah, last bit, we just need to go and make a platform for the spawners. It does not have to look that good just because it's all the way up there. It doesn't have to look pretty or anything. I'm just gonna go grab some more stone. Okay, so we're up here at the very top of the wither skeleton farm. Our island looks really small from all the way up here. But yeah, now we can go and actually build the platform where the withers are gonna, or the wither skeletons are gonna spawn. So yeah, we'll make it pretty big. Like it needs to be big so that like a lot of wither skeletons can spawn. So yeah, I think something like 12 by 12 should be big enough. Yeah, this looks big enough. And then we can grab some signs and go kind of like this so that the water doesn't fall down the tube. And then we need to put walls on this thing, and I've run out of stone, so I think we can just put some oak wood planks. I think like that wouldn't look too bad, and it's not like we can even see from up here. So yeah, I just need to make this thing 3 tall so that the wither skeletons cannot spawn on top of the walls. And then place down some water. Okay, so I had to play around with the water a little bit, but as you can see, if we throw down a wood plank, it should all drift right into the middle there. And if we throw it like someplace else, it should all just flow right into the middle and fall down into the hole. And I'm just realizing now that that one isn't. Okay, okay, it's good. I just had missed some water there, but yeah, now it should all be good. And if we put a block there, it should now... Oh, I picked it up. But yeah, if we put the block there, it should now, come on. Yes, go right into the water. And it should all be good. Honestly, I made that a lot more complicated. I could have just done this and it would have worked. I made that way more complicated than it needed to be. But we have finally gotten it all done. And yeah, we can actually start putting in spawners now, but actually before we put in the wither skeleton spawners, I want to upgrade them. As you can tell on our Skyblock coins, we have almost 300 million coins, so we have a lot of money to upgrade these wither skeleton spawners, as well as in these chests we have a ton of bones. All you need to upgrade it is coins and bones, which we have a lot of both. And yeah, so we have one wither skeleton spawner that's level 81, and I think yeah, the rest are 73. We have 6 in total. I want to get at least all 5 of these to 81 as well, but if we have enough money and bones, I kind of want to do them all, like I kind of want to upgrade them all to at least like 85 or 90. My goal for all of them is 100, but I don't know if we have that much, as well as it would take us forever to kill level 100 wither skeleton spawners because of our Smite 9 sword. The sword needs to be at least like Smite 15 to be able to easily kill like a level 100 wither skeletons. But yeah, we can at least try and get them to level 90, level 85. And yeah, I guess let's just place down some spawners, grab a whole ton of bones, and yeah, let's just get upgrading these spawners. And after over 100 million coins spent on upgrading spawners, just like that, if we pick this spawner up, as you can see, we have 6 level 85 wither skeleton spawners. Upgrading all of these to level 85 costed over $100 million and so much bones. We went through like 1.5 double chests full of bones just to upgrade all of these spawners. But yeah, now these are actually a very good level spawners for wither skeletons. So now we can go up to the top there and place in these spawners. Okay, so we're up at the top here. It's really dangerous getting up here. I've almost died multiple times. And just like that, all 6 spawners have been put in. As you can see, there's like 2 more spots here for some more spawners. Well, yeah, there's actually a whole bunch more for more spawners, but like for it to be even, there's 2 more spots. So yeah, we can actually start like buying even more wither skeleton spawners and upgrading those as well. They cost a ton of money though, as well as upgrading them is even more money. So I think like that will be a project that will be like a long time project type thing. And just like that, they've already started spawning, and that wither skeleton has a diamond helmet. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know that they could spawn with diamond armor, but I guess they can. So yeah, it looks like they're spawning really fast as well, which is awesome. And if we come down here, I really need to put some torches, but if we come down here, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of wither skeletons. Yeah, it was probably a good idea that we didn't upgrade the spawners anymore, just because I'm barely doing any damage to these wither skeletons. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need to upgrade the smite sword a lot more so that we can actually kill all of these. But it seems to be working fine. And if we check down here, yeah, okay, there's a whole bunch of random things in here, but it does look like it's collecting all the drops. And actually, with killing some of those wither skeletons, we actually were able to get all the way back up to level 200. And our smite sword is level 9, so I think it's time for an upgrade to our smite sword. Let's grab some lapis and some quartz, go to the enchantment table, and confirm upgrade. We now have a smite 10 sword. That does like 5 hearts, that almost does like 6 hearts of damage now. This is slowly getting overpowered. Yeah, okay, we're already doing a whole bunch more damage to a lot of these guys. 47 levels already. This farm, okay, yeah, I'm so glad we built this farm. That's level 50, just from a few wither skeletons. And yeah, there's pretty much the entire wither skeleton farm slash XP farm done. And we still have almost 200 million coins left, so I actually want to do something in the nether. As I said at the start of the episode, I use quartz to get most of my experience. And now that we have the wither skeleton farm, we're going to be killing wither skeletons a lot more. But quartz is still a very, very good source of experience. And just by buying a couple more stacks of quartz generators, I think that will still give us a bunch of experience as well. So I think to finish off this episode, I'm actually going to expand this platform here where we put all of our quartz generators. And since we have 200 million coins left from upgrading all of the wither skeleton spawners, we can also start buying some more quartz generators. It won't be a lot, obviously, like quartz generators are like 8 million each. But at least we can get a start on expanding the quartz farm. Alright, and I expanded it a little bit. we don't really need to expand it that much right now, just because we can barely buy any quartz generators. But even like filling in this spot and like that spot over here and then this spot over here will get us a lot more quartz generators. And then we can expand it even more as time goes on. I just didn't have enough dirt and time to keep expanding it. I also kind of died once while building this dirt because of ghost blocks, so I lost like 20 million coins. But whatever, we can go and buy a couple of quartz generators at least. 16... we'll pretty much go until bankruptcy. Yeah, okay, we were able to get 24. As I said, now that we have all of our creeper spots filled in on the platform in our creeper dropper, we can start doing other things with the money we get, such as buying more quartz generators. And so yeah, slowly but surely we'll start filling this in and expanding it even more to get even more experience. And yeah, I think that's actually going to be where we end off the episode. Building this wither skeleton farm took me a lot longer than I expected, but I'm very glad we got this done. This is going to be so good for getting experience. And then we'll be able to start upgrading our smite sword even more, and then upgrading wither skeleton spawners even more, which helps us upgrade our smite sword even more. And then it will just be a cycle until we get to smite 20 and be able to like, the damage on the wither skeletons will be like 20 hearts. But yeah, I guess that's all, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. And yeah, other than that, hope you all have an awesome day.